Shaedon Sharpe, legit. I said this. I thought Shaedon Sharpe was a guy who had the potential to be a very similar guy to Anthony Edwards. I knew he had that pop. Obviously, Anthony Edwards is elite athleticism, and it's looking like Shaedon Sharpe might have that. And if he doesn't, it's like just this, like 5% away from being like one of the most athletic guys. But either way, he has jump out the gym athleticism. I personally think he's just as athletic as Anthony Edwards. It's just two different types of athleticism. I think Shaedon is more of a finesse athlete, while Edwards is more of a power athlete. So I would compare Shaedon's athleticism more to closer to a Jalen Green athleticism than an Anthony Edwards. But all those guys, similar athleticism where they just fly through the air like they're airness. And man, I thought the reason they drafted Shaedon Sharpe was he was the best player available, obviously, when they came on the clock, but to use as trade bait throughout the season where they would be calling up teams and being like, hey, look, we're trying to make one more move and we have so-and-so. We'll give you so-and-so plus Shaedon as the package because we don't want to send you any picks. Our pick will be Shaedon because he's a young rook. And I thought that's what they're going to do. And I'm happy they haven't because, oh, baby. First off, not even his athleticism display on offense, but on defense, how he uses that athleticism to block shots, especially how we've seen him do it off the glass, get steals. It's just crazy. And let's just talk about it real quick. So through what now, 6 games, he's been averaging 18.6 minutes and 9.3 points. Nothing crazy, but he's shooting 43% from 3 on 2.5 attempts, 50% from the field on 7.5 attempts. Obviously, shooting 66.7% on limited free throws. He takes about 1 or 2 a game, so no, the free throw percentage does not matter. He's going to be fine. And he grabs 3 boards, dishes out about assist, and gets about a little under half a steal and half a block a game. So for me, obviously, and I think the other thing is he's not even averaging a turnover a game. But when you watch this kid play, when you watch Shaedon play, it's sometimes just watching a kid an athlete pull up to the rec center and just dunk. Like, he looks so good in the starting role. He is must-see TV, okay? And Shaedon said that he had 10 reporters waiting for him in the locker room. But the best part is that Shaedon, 19 years old, went 7 of 12 shooting, had 4 points of the 14 points he had come in back-to-back highlight reel dunks. Like on the first one, he took a pass from Jeremy Grant on the right side of the key, took one step into the lane, cocked that ball back so far and threw it down with power. And then a few seconds later, Keon Johnson tracked the ball after a Houston Rockets turnover and near the Blazers basket, threw it up for Shaedon Sharpe to just alley-oop dunk. And Chauncey Billups said it best. He's must-see TV. You never know what he's going to do when he gets that runway like that. And I think for this, we're loving every second of it. If you're a Portland Trailblazers fan, you cannot be upset with this, okay? I think this has just been, it's been fun. It's been fun. I don't even know like how you be anti Shaedon Sharpe, because what he's doing is really fun. Okay, in my opinion, I think it's exciting, and I want to keep seeing more of it. I want to see more and more and more. I don't think I've seen enough yet, but that's definitely where I want to hear your guys' opinions. And the best part about Shaedon is he's a guy who we knew could ball handle. He's a guy who's going to be playing either the shooting guard or the small forward position in the NBA, but he really could play 1 through 3. He's a good enough ball handler to facilitate for others, and he looks like he could be a multi-positional defender. So for me, I think Shaedon Sharpe is a guy who has an offensive game that not only as a shooter could he be good, he's a good ball handler and passer. Not an elite one, but he's going to be a solid guy who could easily average a few assists a game. And I truly believe that he's been put in a situation, especially with all the other players, and him being part of the rotation with Naz Little and Justice Winslow off the bench. I think it's a good situation that they've put him in, especially for a young guy like this. And shout out to the Portland Trailblazers.